Yo, what's up? I finally completed the Abyssal trials. At first, I thought there wasn't any leaderboard for this one, but as soon as you unlock stage 10, it will unlock this leaderboard right here. So the way this boss works is it's different from like turn count, and it uses a slightly different mechanic. In this content, it does not matter how many turns you take. As long as you can outspeed the enemies, you're good to go. This is my current team. It can go as low as 4 rounds. So for the first team, you're going to be running R6 Yume. You don't need to run R6 Yume. I'll show you another team. But this one is just purely brain dead team. Ethan R2, you don't need him as well. The core unit is going to be Embla on your DPS set. And then Fushi will be on wind set as fast as possible. He does not need any crit rate, crit damage or anything, just full speed. And then Adrena is going to be the enabler for Embla. For the buff, you're going to be taking Fallen Sigil for team 1. Now for the second team, I'm going to be using Ming Shuo because he is the fastest unit in the game when you cast this as 2. This will be brought over to the next round, and I'll show you how effective this is in game. And then you're going to be running Sienna on the relief set as fast as possible. Oh, by the way, Ming Shuo just pure speed, does not need any damage, and his resonance also does not matter. Feng Shen is going to be on the harmony set, and Brawler, a lot of speed as well. Sakura R6 with wind set and light set. You don't need R6 Sakura for this to work, but this will help reduce the RNG. And then you're going to be running Elif on the Calamity set. Alright, let's go in. So for the first team, you basically just want Embla to cycle infinitely until you kill off the enemies in that round. So yeah, Fushi R6 will call in Embla for assist with her S3, and then you're going to be targeting the one with the Embla seed on Fushi's S1. Embla is now at 100% AP, and then you just want to keep the cycle. So when you run R6 Yume, you will be linked to Embla, so you can pretty much just infinitely cycle between 2 of them. Second wave, same thing. Just keep on targeting the one that has Embla seed and keep spamming S1 because you want to trigger Adrena. If you don't spam S1, Adrena will not follow up with her passive and you don't detonate the seeds, and that could be a problem because if you don't get enough turns on, or if you don't get enough AP on Embla, the round will start catching up to you. So basically you want to be faster than this hourglass right here, and this thing is really fast. Whenever this hourglass gets to 100% AP, that counts as 1 round. Okay, so pretty much all of the waves are going to be identical. You just want to be spamming S1 on all of your units. And then occasionally, you can use your S3 on your Yume if they have at least 3 stacks of Embla seed on one of them. Boom. And there we go. Oh. Hold on. Okay, I messed up here. There we go. Alright, for the second team, you're going to be starting off with Ming Shuo's S3. Sakura's S3, so that you can start stacking damage on your Elif. I'm not running Lu Shang because Elif does not get any turn. And if you don't get any turns on Elif, you don't stack accentuated buff from Lu Shang, right? There's no point to run Lu Shang right here, but you can if you want to. And then you're going to be using Feng Shen's S3. Boom. And the reason why Sienna is so good right here is because she can take 2 turns. When you cast her S3, you have a chance to proc Elif's S3 and S1 combo. And then when you use your S2, boom, that's another S3 on Elif. Ideally, you want to clear this wave before Ming Shuo gets 1 turn, so that you can save the Thunderclap buff for the next wave. So boom, you're going to kill off this wave. And then this one right here, as you can see, Ming Shuo is already at 100% AP, but the rest of the allies is at like 10%, because right now Ming Shuo has like over 1000 speed right now, so he can outspeed the rounds. So you want to be spamming his S1 and hopefully proc relief on your Sienna. Just keep spamming his S1. And at this point, you just need to roll on the RNG that your Elif will proc attack buff or crit damage buff. If you get like really unlucky and pull like speed up buff every single turn, you're gonna have to restart. because this does depend on Elif getting good RNG. So right here, same thing. My Mingsho is super fast right now because he has the Thunderclap buff, which gives him 300 speed. And there we go. Again, you want to outspeed this Hourglass right here. We're at round 2 right now. If this Hourglass gets to 100%, it will be round 3. Boom. We should be able to clear with this one. If I get, yep, there we go. Alright, so 4 rounds in total. Alright, now let me show you a different team. I'm no longer using R6 Yume, and instead I'm gonna use Yamato. You can use any other units as well, but Yamato has the highest speed lead for PvE. But if you don't have Yamato, you can go for Ollie, you can go for TA, or any of the speed lead. And then for the second team, I'm now using Chuyao instead of R6 Sakura. Same concept for the team 1, you just want to be spamming your S1 so that your Adrena can follow up with her passive. But this version is not like brain dead as the R6 Yume one. You do need to target the highest HP enemy because sometimes you don't kill. And if you don't kill and there's only one enemy left, you cannot cycle with Embla effectively. It's best to save your defense break on Ethan for the last stage because the boss is flow typing and Embla will most likely miss on the boss. And without defense break, it's a little bit difficult to kill the boss. There we go, boom. That's 2 rounds for that team. And then for this one, same concept. Start off with Mingsho's S2. AP push on Feng Shun. And then right here, just AoE with this guy. You basically want to run Espers that can get multiple turns so that your Elif can proc the S3. And when you get Mingsho's turn, just keep spamming his S1. You want to keep spamming his S1 because you want to proc relief set on your Sienna, and then when she procs the relief set, she will be able to AP push herself or the ally. And then when you get your Mingsho's S2, just use it for the next round. Without R6 Sakura, your Elif's damage is a little bit lower, but it's still doable. I proc speed buff 3 times in a row. Yeah, if you get that kind of RNG, just restart. This one is gonna be really close. If I can proc a few relief procs on Sienna, we're good. But if not, wow, look at this RNG. 0 relief procs on Sienna. That's awesome. Ooh, okay. We got lucky though. We proc Astral on Chuyao. Hopefully my Elif can... Nice. Okay, just enough. Yeah, without R6 Sakura, it's a little bit more RNG, but it's still doable within 4 rounds. There's a few different teams that you can run to get a 4-turn as well. The Xuanpin team. The first team I use is actually with Asenath and Sienna. This one is a lot more RNG. If you have the R6 Sakura version, just run that team. It's way easier to get 4 rounds on that one. For now, 4 rounds is the fastest, but I think 3 rounds might be possible with crazy RNG if you have this Valeria at R6. Has a 30% chance of gaining an extra turn. So it's going to be the same concept as the Sienna team. You run Mingsho as the fastest unit, and you run your Valeria on relief set, and you need to proc all the 30% chance of getting an extra turn on her S1 every single time. Another unit that can gain extra turn on their S1 is Era by slightly lower chance, 25%. And basically, once you proc the relief, you need to also proc 25% chance, and then you need to keep spamming her S1 and proc 25% chance every single time. Again, it might be possible, but the RNG is absolutely brutal. So yeah, that's about it. I kind of like this content. It doesn't matter how many turns you take, so a lot of Espers are viable. Like Embla is one of the best units right here because she gains a lot of AP. And then Adrena to enable Embla as well. And then Mingsho. Just the fact that Mingsho is really fast makes him very good for this event. So yeah, that's about it. Ciao.